Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Grand Hall Olympia here in London, England, where tonight Barry Hearn and Prince Promotions, in association with Cedric Kushner Promotions, present our co-feature of the evening, sanctioned by the BBBC and the WBU. WBU President John Robinson, Chairman and Supervisor J. Danny Gill. Timekeeper is Nick White. The three judges scoring this bout on the 10-point must system will be Reg Thompson, Arno Pokrant, and Steve Weisfeld. And when the bell rings, your referee in charge of the action, Micky Van. And now, ladies and gentlemen, 12 rounds of boxing for the WBU Light Welterweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing white, trimmed with black, and weighing in at 10 stone even, or 140 pounds. His professional record, 34 victories, including 25 by knockout, with 9 losses. He comes to us tonight from Lowell, Massachusetts, USA. Here is the challenger, Irish Micky. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black and weighing in at 139 pounds, or 9 stone, 13 pounds. In 22 professional bouts, he has a perfect record of 22 victories, 17 by knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, the pride of Liverpool, presenting the undefeated WBU Light Welterweight Champion of the World, the Shamrock Express, Shea Neary.
You both had your instructions in the dressing room. Shake hands, go back in corners, come out when you hear the bell. Don't piss about. Come on, shake hands, both of you. Okay.
As close as we just saw them in the middle of the ring, forehead to forehead. That's how close we expect them to be for as long as this fight goes on. But Micky Ward does have some boxing skills that he's going to try to use early in the fight, presumably.
Well, the big challenge for Ward is to get off to a faster start than is customary for him. Micky Ward, a notoriously slow starter in big fights. Shea Neary, an ultra-fast starter. And that's the question that hovers over round one. Will Ward be ready for the fight? Ward in the white trunks, Neary in the black, and already Shea Neary starts taking it to him on the ropes. And Neary going to the body, which is Ward's specialty.
Ward is pretty smart. He's not even putting power into his right uppercut. He's just touching him, and that's the worst way to get hit constantly. Touch him with the uppercut. You teach guys in the gym, but seldom do you see it. Just touch him.
So he's doing it to break Neary's rhythm as Rhythm tries to mount the this attack.
At all points, keep your hand on your man. If you can touch him, sooner or later you can put power into him.
And you saw Ward's trademark left hook to the body, which is by far his most damaging punch. It's the punch that beat both Reggie Green and Alfonso Sanchez in fights which Ward appeared to be losing as they went along.
When you touch a guy 10 or 15 times with that hook uppercut, finally you put some power, and it's a new story.
Hey, Ward's alive here. Neary landed a big right cross.
Neary was hurt by one of those body shots, Jim. He noticeably winced and moved backward after Ward got him with a left hook, and he appears to be in a spot of trouble here.
Yeah, it takes a minute to get your breath back, one of those body shots, but if you can weather the storm a little bit, you will come back better.
Good on his promise to start much faster tonight. He took Neary's stuff in the first 45 seconds of the round and now has come back strong, setting the tone with the left hook to the body and landing that one big right cross that followed.
Forehead to forehead, and Ward's, the right side of Ward is also red from the body punches being thrown by Neary.
33-punch round for Ward. That was his punch stat average coming in the two preceding fights. He's coming out trying to match Neary blow for blow, and now Neary starts to come on and take the last 30 seconds of the round, but Ward lands a counter left hook.
Blood from Neary's nose.
And a big uppercut from Ward. Snaps Neary's head back, and another vicious left hook to the body. What a great round one.
Whoa.
It's seldom that a fight can speak for itself.
I've got 2 words. Morales Barrera.
Here's Dick Eklund, the half-brother of Micky Ward and his trainer. What a personal story Eklund presents. You may remember, if you're a long-time fight fan, that more than 20 years ago, on July 18, 1979, Dick Eklund fought against Sugar Ray Leonard. Make it July 18, 1978 when he fought Leonard. And he took Leonard the distance, 10 rounds, in this, the 13th fight of Sugar Ray's professional career. Leonard winning the decision. Since then, hard times for Eklund, who wound up as a heroin addict. This, a scene from Eklund's stint in prison following criminal activities related to his heroin addiction. But since that time, he's kicked, he's clean, he's working with his brother, he's a family man, he's back on track, and flashes a big smile every chance you give him to talk about it.
And he has convinced Ward that his best shot is to go right at Neary.
In round one, Shea Neary landed 33 of 81 punches. Micky Ward, 42 out of 75. Between the two of them, they landed 67 power shots. Power shots defined by CompuBox as anything other than a jab, a hook, a cross, an uppercut, a body shot. Those are all power punches.
Neary is most effective when he leads off with a good left jab. Keeps Ward off balance, jabbing here and there. He would do better to even out-jab him for 2 or 3 more rounds before he starts in with all of his power.
Little cut on the bridge of Ward's nose, not dangerous.
Ward possesses a dangerous finishing left hook. Taps you with the right, turns right back into position with that hook. If you don't have your defense up, you can really get hurt. So Neary better keep his right hand up.
Neary, like a lot of hyperactive fighters, tends to wing shots from the side from time to time. Ward, having seen that on tape, has obviously decided to focus his attack directly up the middle.
He's cagey with that left hook because he puts his right foot in front when he throws it. That's why it's hard to defend against him.
There you go, that's better.
Round two, a slightly more controlled version of round number one. There's a good left hook by Neary as he stepped in on Ward. Ward suddenly switching to a southpaw stance.
He has a lot of power over that side, so a lot of that is just leverage for that hook he throws.
Right. When he switches to the southpaw stance, you always have the impression he's getting ready to set up that left to the body.
He can throw it hard.
Another uppercut, this time with the left hand by Ward. Comes back trying to find the left of the body. Neary digging his own right hand to the body. They trade shots at close range.
This rough and tough start is benefiting Ward more than anybody. He seems to like it. Got those big shoulders on top.
Keep that jab on that foot, Jim.
Fast pace in the first 2 rounds.
Behind the jab, why can't you keep it that way, mate? After your jab, do your work and get out. Work up the jab every time. It's working a treat, but don't wait, Jim. Don't stand looking. You're looking great to me with this jab. You've got to keep that jab going. Keep it going and bring them up yourself. showed his version. Discipline now, Jim. He sucked him. Don't let him dictate the fight. You dictate.
Right, if we take him out early, take him out early. But I don't know. We got to knock him out. We don't want to go home with no decision. All right? Keep your hands up and close. Yep. None of this moving around like that. Pump the double jab in his face. He's right there for you. What? Get up. Deep breath. He's right there for you. Try that jab. Double jab.
Both corners asking for more jabs, concerned about how much punishment their fighters are taking. Dick Eklund knows about decisions. He once lost a 12-round decision to Davey Green here in London.
If you want to go with the jab, Neary's going to have the best of it. He's the jabber. He can use the jab. Ward want to mix it up, catch him on the end of that left hook.
It's not terribly surprising that Micky Ward, who had such a low connect percentage against fighters like Sanchez and Green, is connecting on half his punches here. Shea Neary doesn't exactly try to hide from you. If you're a decent fighter and you fight somebody like Shea Neary, you ought to be embarrassed if you can't land half your punches. He's right there.
Ward is a long ways from home, and the one thing you want to do is never try coasting. Don't coast in a foreign country.
Well, you know, it's impressive that he came out and threw as many punches as he did in the first couple rounds. It's at tremendous odds with his previous performances, but it raises the question, can he fight at this pace for 12 rounds? And Ward wobbled there by a right cross from Neary. Neary goes to the body and to the uppercut as he tries to finish Micky.
Vicious body shots from Neary.
Good discipline work by Neary. Ward trying to trade his way back, and Ward seemingly getting his legs back, although Neary continues to pound away. Two big misses by Neary, and Ward lands a counter as he still doesn't even try to move off the ropes.
I don't know if he can, Jim. He's waiting for Neary to punch himself out. Now he's coming back. Now he has regained, he's restored some energy, and he's ready to exchange.
And a left hook to the body, and an uppercut lands, and now he backs Neary off. And you mentioned Barrera Morales. Remember that seesaw round 5 of that one? Here's another round in which one guy dominates the first half of the round, and then the other guy comes back. And now Neary comes back again. And now Ward. This is like a movie fight. This is like play it to the bone.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I thought Barrera Morales was an 11. I'm still trying to figure out if there's a higher number for these guys, although they're not quite in the same class.
Yeah, they're not as
fighters.
skilled. They're not as skilled as Barrera
Right,
Morales.
but
I think they admire each other, though. How about that, George?
Yeah. Fuck him is right. God forgive me. Listen. Hey, Mick, don't take unnecessary punches. You're not a punching bag. This guy, you can tear his head off with your hands up. Why are you letting him abuse you? Deep breath. All right? If you can let him hit you with your hands down, you can destroy him with your hands up. All right? You know? 4th round. All right?
You nailed him with the right hand.
what are you talking about?
You've got to go for that shot again. Choose his hand, southpaw, bang! We'll let the left hook go. Concentrate now, discipline. Oh, Jimmy. Okay.
when Ward turned southpaw, he left himself open for that right hand punch that changed the tide of the early part of the round and led to this vicious pounding on the ropes. Right there, you see it once again. Neary threaded right through the gloves of Ward.
And you heard Neary's trainer, Judas Clottey, saying when he goes southpaw, hit him with the right hand lead again. Ward comes out in a conventional stance this time.
Grab his head, Mickey!
Well, George, George, they landed one jab in round number 3. So I think the jab isn't going to be much of a factor.
Yeah, but whoever can really get some with that jab, if this fight go on and on and on, the jab can be the telling point.
If either one remembers it.
Neary is doing a good job pointing it here, pointing it to the body.
Once again, Ward against the ropes as Neary is free to attack.
Neary's got to be careful to throw 5 shots while he's on the ropes. You don't get him, back up, make him throw some with your defense sets. Make him throw some, but don't be off balance.
Uppercut landed for Neary amid the fusillade of punches on both sides.
I know. There you go, don't encounter. That's better, and again.
Micky Ward lands a left and a right and backs Neary up.
As long as things are real close, Neary's getting the better of it. When he steps back a little bit, Ward seems to catch her on the outside of those hooks. Ward best keep close. Even when you're resting, stay close.
They are trying to hurt each other with every punch. This is a test now of will, strength, conditioning.
A lot of strategy. Neary can stay close. He will not get caught on the end of those shots.
Fascinating, George, that you say a lot of strategy, because the average fan would probably look at this and say, where's the strategy? They're just trading shots.
Not at all. Neary's close, elbows to his sides. He get hit with a good one, he blocks it.
Ward hurt Neary with a body shot. Ward hurts him again with that left to the body. Neary is wobbled. Now Neary gets his legs back.
And he lands 2 important jabs.
Entertaining fight. I wouldn't want to have to be charged with trying to score it.
You don't face his face again. Step back, that half a step back, Jim. And off your jab, bring them up. Just give us a call. Jim, you're fighting too much, mate. Okay, let's stand up and box with him. Mix it up, vary the work. You know, he doesn't want to box, he wants to fight all the time. It suits him. You're gonna go into his fight. It's easy. Confuse him with your boxing, but then after your jab.
You see that Ward has suddenly become effective. What in effect is an uppercut. He seems to start it as a hook. In the previous round, more and more uppercuts. And Jim, you heard in the corner of Neary, they're telling him to box Ward because Ward wants to make a war out of it, which is an unusual turn of events for a fighter of Neary's type and reputation.
Yeah, absolutely. Rather incredible that you hear Shea Neary's corner telling him, no, you should box this guy. Harold, how'd you score through the first three?
Jim, this one's a doozy. Jimmy McFarland must be loving this fight. Jim, 38-38, 2 rounds apiece. I thought Micky Ward clearly won the first round. And then Shea Neary came on and showed us why he's Shea Neary. Micky Ward came back with the body punches to clearly win round 4. 2 rounds apiece. I got it even.
No doubt Neary is a better boxer. Better with a left jab. Moves around better.
Forehead movement. And here he bangs Ward to the body to once again pin him against the ropes. And now Neary feints to the left and comes with the right hand, and Ward pulls his way off the ropes.
And Neary's got to understand this came about by way of boxing, and get it going again on your boxing stance.
Big right hand over the top by Ward. And there's that uppercut. Boom, boom, boom. 3 times with the uppercut. Still just trying to land it.
Just
not trying to blow it away.
Making contact. The power will come a little later.
Come to the side. There you go, now counter. Get out the gate, come down out. To the sides and counter. Keep this, throw your head out. Come on, get out. When you know she'll shoot it. I'm rolling in, out, Jim. Come out, Jim, out.
As you can see, Neary's corner gave him good advice. Box this boy. Things are easier that way. Ward want to mix it up. If he can get hit with 2, he can land a better.
In case you've just tuned in, we're in London, England. This is round 5 of an undercard bout between Shea Neary and Irish Micky Ward. Ward from Lowell, Massachusetts in the white trunks. Neary from Liverpool in the black trunks. Later on, Prince Nassim Ahmed against Buyani Bungu. But in the meantime, this is a pitched battle.
As if the Prince didn't have enough trouble, he's got to follow this act.
Getting a lot of body shots below the belt. Whenever Neary lands his jab, he can double jab, he can do anything with his left hand. But for some reason, he's lured into a fight.
Because that's what he is, George.
Sometimes, if you want to win, you got to be something that you're not.
Straight right hand lands for Ward. And another give and take round in this totally toe-to-toe battle so far. St. Paul's Cathedral, the Westminster section of London, where Micky Ward and Shea Neary may want to go together tomorrow morning, knowing each other as well as they do and as well as they will by then.
Sixth round, Dick.
Oh, yeah. Be back. Right? Ready? Feel good? Huh? Yeah. Man, when you're in there like this, right? Short punch. Short punches. You know what I mean? Head, body, head. Remember that in your mind. Head, body, head. This kid's gonna go. You keep letting him hit you, you're gonna get banged up. You don't need to get hit. You're not a punching bag for nobody.
Your hands are much faster than his.
Nick, please show me some speed. Right? 10 seconds. No trouble. Keep going down, up, and keep moving, Jimmy.
Referee, the man in the red shirt, is Micky Mann. Generally regarded as a pretty good referee, highly questionable as a judge. He had Julio Cesar Chavez the winner over Pernell Whitaker in San Antonio in September of 1992. That alone is enough to make him questionable as a judge. Oh, good body shot by Neary.
And an excellent job of boxing, if he so chooses to do so. Box.
Now setting up with the jab is Neary. Right hand upstairs, left hook to the body by Neary. Ward not able to deal with him very well when Neary stands at range like this.
Box.
And uses the skills that George Foreman's been talking about.
Do you want to box a fighter and fight a boxer?
And Ward most definitely is a fighter, which is why Neary's corner has been telling him to box. And why George Foreman's telling him to box.
Every now and then you come down on and you get a little win and you go toe-to-toe, but you go back to what you do.
They've tested each other's will. Now they're testing each other's skill.
Round 5, both fighters were averaging more than 70 punches per round.
Now Ward is trying to step back and be a counterpuncher. That's what you want if you're Neary. Make him want to box. Make him decide, I'm going to catch you with a trap shot. He doesn't have it in his repertoire. So keep him boxing and thinking. Move away from the ropes, start all over again. All of those punches are to create a
Hard straight right hand upstairs by Ward. Neary's punches landing, but Ward walking through them for the most part. And Micky Ward points out, I'm a lot better once I get past the 7th round. Shea Neary in his 22 wins has never had a knockout past the 7th round.
Ward is standing back, waiting to counter that right hand. That's what you want him to do. Box him around the side. Hit him in the chest. He's waiting for a top shot. Go down to the chest when he's waiting on a head shot.
Big right hand lead by Neary, landed flush on Ward's chin. Ward just stood there.
The way this fight is going, Jim, Ward is going to have to do something dramatic late in the fight, as he has before, because it's going to be very difficult for him to get a decision in Neary's home country and hometown.
He's going where he is. Let's go. That's right. That's all right, Mick. Come on, we got it beautiful. All right, let's go. Be back. Be back. Don't worry about nothing. Mick, you can't be lazy like that in there. Put your hands down there.
You gotta remember, Mick, you're in his country.
That's right. We've got to take this title home in a knockout, okay? We trained hard for this, Mick. All right? Don't let him punch you. You don't need to. Next me down. Sleep back. He's tighter than you, Micky.
He's throwing this uppercut when he comes in. You've got to throw that. And you straighten him up and throw your left heel. You knock this.
Ward may be putting distance between himself. I'm sorry, Neary may be putting distance between himself and Ward at this point in the scoring, landing with shots like that. Big right hands.
And for the first time in round 6, there was a dramatic separation between the two fighters in punch output. Neary continuing at the high rate of work through 72 punches in the 6th round. Ward dipped to 41, perhaps marshaling some energy for the later rounds. Both guys are landing their right hand leads pretty much at will.
That's what you want from Ward. Occasionally let him have a good right hand. It's that left hook you got to worry about.
None of those punches landed.
Good body shot by Neary.
Throw your jabs, give him pop that jab on, pop that jab on,
Like a matador that time with Neary. Moves to the side, come back with a body shot.
2 of those body shots below the black on Ward's trunks. Micky Van stands and watches. Hard right hand lands flush again for Ward. This time he follows with a left hook.
Yeah, when you're fighting a good left hooker, you keep him confident in his right hand. Nothing is going to happen to you. Just don't allow him to get effective with that left hook.
If Ward can't seriously hurt Neary with his best right hand, as he did about 15 seconds ago, he's going to have to pick up the tempo and beat him with volumes of punching.
I don't think Ward brought any volume over this time. It's all about 1 or 2 good ones here and there.
Again, the right hand lands across the top for Ward. And again.
Just that left hook that he's aiming to do it with.
It's 4 hard right hands that Ward has belted Neary with in the last minute. I mean, 4 clean shots.
Boom. But Neary's still handling them pretty well. And as George Foreman points out, it's the left hook that poses the biggest danger.
It's like fighting Joe Frazier, and everyone is saying, he's hitting you with his right. Don't worry about that. That's not what he want to do.
Now there's a left hook that landed upstairs. Ward, for the moment, has dispensed with going to Neary's body. And it's his left hook to the body that won the fights against Green and Sanchez. Another big right hand across the top.
Seems that Ward has abandoned the idea of a left hook. He's going wholeheartedly.
Neary starts to get right hand conscious against Ward. Now Ward will get a chance with his left hook.
There you are. That's great.
Straighten them legs, Jim. Keep your eye open every time you do this. He's going
Drink
to
it,
the
drink
right
it,
hand.
drink it.
To the arm. And then move away. See if we get better swivel. You feel okay? Right, dig deep now, Jim. Look, you've got to go through his guard with this.
Here we see Neary going to the body, going to the body, going to the body, and ultimately leaving himself open for those right hands in the last round. Ward may have found a real weakness in Neary as he looks to go to the body. He's going right over him, George.
Amen. Give me the towel.
Harold Letterman.
Jim, I've got it very close. 67, 66, 4 rounds to 3, Shea Neary. You know, Jim, I thought he clearly read rounds 5 and 6 with that effective aggressiveness, meaning Shea Neary. But in round 7, those right hands of Micky Ward's certainly should have won in the round. I mean, Micky Ward landed dynamite right hands. So, I don't know. Very, very close. Now it's become the punch Ward against the aggressiveness and clean punching of Shea Neary.
3 judges at ringside, 1 from Germany, 1 from Great Britain, Steve Weisfeld of the United States.
Neary's got to get back, settle down, go back to your box. Sure your head is sore. You've been hit with a couple of good right hands. Stay on track.
Neary's body shots are blocked. The left hook landed upstairs. Ward's punch output slowing down again.
Ward is best when he lands those effective shots to get away like he just did. Get far away. Make Ward walk to him.
Neary with a left hook to the body. Now going back upstairs. Ward trying to put more steam on his uppercut now.
Ward has the temperament of a heavyweight. Just doesn't believe his size.
He does fight like a heavyweight.
He fights like a big, strong heavyweight.
Fewer punches, harder punches.
Neary's got to stay dedicated to making Ward find him. Follow me around, find me.
Oh, big uppercut by Ward. I told you he was putting more mustard on the uppercut. And that one plants Neary on his butt. First time in 23 professional fights that Shea Neary has been down. 23 seconds remaining in the round as Micky Van wipes off Neary's gloves. Ward lands a huge left hook and another uppercut. Goes to the body with the left hook. Lands the uppercut again. Neary down for the second time. Micky Van's going to stop it right there. Irish Micky Ward with a big 8th round TKO.
He's done it again. He's done it again.
Micky Ward coming over to touch gloves with George Foreman, just like one heavyweight to another.
I mean, he is a heavyweight. This guy has no kind of image of a lightweight or flyweight or featherweight.
He started it all with a hook to the body, his bread and butter, then that big uppercut after tapping Neary with the uppercut all night long. In this round, he cut it loose, and that became the difference.
Once he was able to get those left hooks on tracks, oh, it's been a bad time for Neary.
The grinding, gutty Micky Ward pulls out another big victory.
And that is a major victory because that could launch him into a big showdown fight with an Arturo Gatti or a Costa Tszyu.
Who wouldn't want to see him fight Gatti or Tszyu?
And he's never been better.
Well, he's got his brother out of prison. sparring with him, working with him on a daily basis. They have a very close relationship. Dick Eklund has been very good for Micky Ward. Here's knockdown number 1, Larry.
Yeah, coming off those right hands he was throwing in the previous round, and suddenly he went to his power punch, the left hook.
Oh, that's a good combo. Mike Tyson used to throw that combo in his heyday. Left hook to the body, left uppercut. You know?
Yeah, make that sound down there and have you weary of your body and go up top.
You know, Son of George, he's 34 years old, but as you've said before, old isn't old anymore.
Nope.
Well, not the way he fights.
Happening in the millennium now. Some things are different. Woof. That was a great fight. He had to win this.
You talk about committing to the body punch. I love it. And he beat a strong, dedicated, good fighter.
Who fought a good fight. Excellent fight. Fought and he boxed. Yet he still lost.
So Irish Micky Ward landing 20 of his 34 power shots down the stretch. Closed it out with a TKO victory over Shea Neary. The first 2 knockdowns of Neary's career. Let's go to Michael Buffer for the official particulars.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we go to the official time, a round of applause for 2 Irish warriors who put on one hell of a show here in London. The official time, 2 minutes, 55 seconds of round number 8. Referee Micky Van calls a halt to the bout. The winner by TKO victory and new WBU light welterweight champion of the world, Irish Micky Ward.
Final punch that numbers will tell the story of an all-out war. In a little under 8 rounds, they landed more than 400 punches. They threw nearly 1,100. Both fighters landing at an extraordinarily high connect percentage. And in power punches, the story of the fight, they committed to the body. They both landed upstairs. Micky Ward with a bit of an edge, landing 41 more power shots than Neary. And in the end, the left hook to the body and the uppercut made the difference. Let's go to Larry Merchant at ringside with Micky Ward.
Thank you, Jim. Congratulations, Micky. Why did you win this war of attrition?
I wanted it. I mean, I trained hard for it. It was long due since I started in 1985 on ESPN shows, you know. And you know, I think Teddy Brenner passed away. He gave me the shot. He started me off on the top rank, and I just kept going. But it was all that combined, all the stuff I went through, the losses. That's what it was. It was just hot.
Are you saying that your experience and having fought a better class of fighter was what told in the end?
Right, I think so. I fought the best in the world. When you fight a Zab Judah, ain't no one better than that. I don't care what anybody says. Ain't no one better than that man. And fighters like that, Vince Phillips, the Charles Murrays, all the guys that I fought, Frankie Warrens, all of them, that all just came out now, you know.
Were you convinced by your brother who trained you that you had to press the attack and stop him to get a decision in his home country?
Right, most definitely. You seen the first round, usually I'll feel him out, I'll move around a lot, but this fight here, I caught him in the body the first round, and I paralyzed him. I could feel him, oh, and I knew it. I said, right there, I gotta stay here. I know I'm gonna take some, but hey, that's the game. You're gonna take some. But, you know, I've taken a lot of punches from a lot of guys. I knew I could do it. Just keep my hands high, you know. I got careless one round. He caught me with a good shot. But I knew where I was, and I knew to keep my hands up and just move back a step. That's all.
You hit him with 4 or 5 clean, hard right hands in the previous round to the knockout. You think that softened him up and enabled you to hit him with the lefts that stopped him?
Yes, I hit him with a lot of flush right hands on a double jab, part of the jab, and then bang over the right. I have to thank Dr. Margos, his Leahy Clinic, for getting my hand back, you know.
15 years of pro. What does this feel like?
This is what it's about. It took longer than I wanted to, but I got it. I mean, I just hope, you know, it puts me into better things. That's all, you know. He's a great fighter. I don't say I'm a better fighter. I'm not better than anybody. I just come here, do my job, do the best I can do. I was a better man tonight. Take nothing away from him, and that was that.
Thank you, Micky. Thank you for a great fight.
Can I say hi to my daughter, Casey, at home? I love you, and hi to my mother that couldn't be here. I love you, Ma.
Jim.
All right, thank you very much, Larry. Thanks, Micky Ward. An interesting look at the judges' scorecard, scoring on an unusual 20-point must system. The English judge, Mr. Thompson, gave each of the first 6 rounds to Shea Neary, and Neary was ahead by 8 points on his card. The German judge had Neary ahead by a point, so Neary was headed toward a possible decision victory. Steve Weisfeld had Ward ahead.